that Michael and I worked with today. We basically watched them play and then created a form that we think is going to set them up to do what they do really well. So what we need to get started is we have been very fortunate. Michael and I worked together for years. We're actually film historians. And what we were able to find is something so rare.
Yeah, it was, well, as you probably all know, because you're into the show business.
Business of show.
That film that was found in the vault is so extraordinary, and it's still such an incredible print of what we would consider noir. And we're very excited about it. The problem is, the first part, and I know some of you might know this because you're historians of it, the title was completely destroyed, and because it was on the outside of the film. So
canister and the acid.
Yeah, exactly. So does anybody, film buff, remember what the title of it was?
Memento.
Memento. Thank you, of course.
And then was there, when you scratch it off a little more, it was
Memento of Death.
I heard Hollywood Memento. I think
Hollywood
that's
Memento.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of noir.
It was dusk. David and Carol weren't sure exactly what they were in for, but they were drawn to this spot in this moment.
This spot in Los Angeles, up in the hills, Los Feliz, you know, where the old poor, new rich live, where everything's fine and the weather's really pretty good.
They were both poor and rich, and they were neither.
That's LA for you.
It's gorgeous.
You find it gorgeous? I'm confused. I don't have a sense of place here.
You have to make your place here. They don't give it to you. That's what we're here for. We're gonna make a place.
I've been doing it wrong the whole time.
No. Don't. It's okay. I mean, this is a new start. The past doesn't matter.
She turned abruptly.
I said something stupid again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry 227 more times in one.
David suddenly reached down and picked up a rock and threw it into the canyon. Whoa! That went so far! I hope you didn't hit anything vital.
I might earn another, I'm sorry if I did, but fuck them. They're rich.
Exactly.
And I'm poor and you're different.
Different, yeah. But, you know, the sky's the limit, right? Look at the sky.
Someone shouted suddenly from the house with the now broken window.
Hey!
I'm sorry.
Hey, you up there! What do you think you're doing?
I'm sorry 228 times.
I'm gonna call the police!
Oh.
We're gonna get arrested.
Meanwhile, at a diner just east of town, two people sit over a long, cooled cup of coffee.
Cut to night interior diner.
You make that look really good.
Thank you. You do too. In fact, you look really good.
I try to look good when I go to this dumpy diner.
That takes extra effort, and I admire you for that.
Thank you for coming to Ships. Is there anything else I can get you? A dessert, something? We have apple pie and pumpkin pie on special today.
Hillary, what would you like?
I like the apple pie a la mode.
Apple pie.
Low fat whipped cream.
We don't have ice cream. You want whipped cream? We got that.
Low
That's
fat.
excellent.
Low
Low
fat.
fat. Okay, of course it's LA. You know, Tom Waits used to sit right over there.
Small piece of pie.
Small piece of pie. You?
Banana split with no ice cream.
All the ice cream.
Fucking hippies.
Lynn got up from the table and looked out the window at the Hollywood sign.
Oh my gosh,
What?
the hill is on fire.
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes,
no.
it is
Oh my
on
God.
fire.
My mom lives over there. Oh no! No! Let's
I've
call
heard
it.
they throw rocks out there too. Yes.
They do?
Yes.
Well, they're mudslides too. Right, mudslides. Let's call 911. I'm gonna call 911.
Call 911.
I don't have my cell phone. I don't have my cell phone.
Hillary came up with an extremely sensitive
Mom!
secret.
My mother's dead. I just want her house and I don't want it to burn down. I know.
Meanwhile, across town, Sandy and Tom were waiting to get called into the audition that was going to make or break their careers.
Just walking through the Paramount Gate made them all, I don't know, tingly inside. Yeah, that's what they were, tingly. Walking through the old streets of Paramount, seeing all the houses where Leave It to Beaver lived and everything.
Oh my God, Sandy. I think that's the Munsters' house.
And oh, look at over there.
Oh God, Simon. You think we could even be walking on these streets and being in something ourselves? Of course, we're actors.
Thank you for coming to the audition for My Monkey's Your Uncle. Now, which one of you is going to be reading for the uncle and which one of you is going to be reading for the monkey?
I'm gonna be the monkey.
Uncle.
Okay, go ahead and sign in. Leave your headshots on the table. We'll be with you in a minute.
Wow, it's so nice. They have these tables outside.
Tom took off his headset, or Tom picked up his headset, excuse me, and realized that there was no cord that he wasn't going to be able to plug in to be heard.
Sandy, there's no cord on this headset.
There's no cord in my headset either.
God, Sandy.
Are they wanting us to fail?
I don't know. Sandy turned away, and when she turned back, she had the most forlorn look on her face that anybody has ever seen.
I mean, 2 headsets and no cords.
That's right, someone did want them to fail. But who, why, where? Someday they'd find out.
Cut to interior Ship's Cafe, the kitchen. The cook, late at night, is making the chili. When someone the cook knows enters with a secret.
It's a secret.
Well, duh.
Louise.
Henry. I know, it's David. I'm just
Please,
fucking with you.
Louise.
Yeah.
The secret. They're making a good chili. They're making it cheap. You don't want to know, I won't tell you. You can still keep doling out the same slop.
I know another secret.
She did know another secret, for it was Judy, the cook, that inadvertently started the fire in the Hollywood Hills.
Did you happen to hear about the fire in the hills?
David looked at her with a look that said he knew.
I bet you know more than you're saying.
No.
I'm betting. Okay. 7 come 11. I'm laying heavy odds. Baby needs a new pair of shoes. You know more than you're saying.
No, I don't know anything. I know nothing, David. Nothing.
What a good ingredient to add to that secret sauce.
Yeah.
Next time.
Cut to exterior day, the Hollywoodland sign, when it was still Hollywoodland. Tom, the chief architect and builder of the Hollywoodland sign, is on the property, looking at his work and having to make a decision. A friend of his happens by. This is way before any fires in LA, that's for sure.
Oh, hi, Tom. I was just admiring this Hollywood sign.
Oh, Lynn, I was thinking maybe I should put some steps there. So many people have jumped off. Maybe just ought to put some steps up there or something.
In fact, Lynn had come there that very day to do just that.
Well, don't do it yet.
Okay.
Thank you.
You got something in mind?
I got something in mind. I don't want to verbalize it because it might be disturbing. I wouldn't want to disturb you, Tom. You're the best architect in Hollywood.
Lynn turns and starts to walk away, but then turns back and says, exactly how far is that drop?
Exactly how far is that drop, Tom?
Lynn, why do you want to know that?
Just curious. I'm doing research.
Lynn, you haven't been depressed lately, have you?
Suddenly
No.
Tom knows exactly why she asked that question.
Lynn, you've been diagnosed with telotrichomania. I heard about it. I read about it in Architectural Digest.
I'm breathless. I don't. Maybe that's part of the disease. I can't breathe.
Look, you don't have to do this. I know this is a rough old town and it'll chew you up and spit you out, but you don't have to do this.
I need to do this, Tom. I got to. I want to. I've gotta do it, Tom.
Cut to Lynn and Hillary back at Ships. A week later, there's a new waitress on the floor.
So good to see you both.
We don't know your name. You're a new waitress here.
Waitress. My name is Sassy.
Sassy.
Her name was Sassy, and it was more than her name.
You look like the type that likes banana splits.
Exactly. Without the ice cream.
Without the ice.
Oh wow, you're omniscient.
And you look like the type that doesn't like much of anything.
I've only been eating Jell-O.
Jello.
Salad.
We made some great Jello today. My grandmama in the kitchen, she just started too. And perfect.
I'll have half a cup of that.
Nice.
Sassy, Sassy brings out a huge steak instead.
Cut to interior. That night, a minute later in the kitchen, Judy is making chili again. Sassy enters with the order.
So,
Steak? We don't have any steak.
steak in chili is the new fad.
We
I've
don't
had-
have any steak.
I've had so many people come in here asking for some different ingredient in your chili, Judy.
Sassy reached across for a big knife, thinking she was going. Just reached across for a big knife. Oh my God! What are you doing with that knife?
Freeze. Tom, cut to exterior evening. Tom and his best gal pal are up on the hills overlooking the Hollywood sign.
You caught me again, Tom.
Well, Lynn, I'm glad to see you're still
Yeah.
here.
I'm still here. I love your sign, Tom. I take my eyes off of it. And thank you for waiting on the stairway.
That's okay.
They were still there, but the land part had fallen away, as if part of a sinister plan.
I really have to tell you, I think there's something very, very wrong here. The land has fallen away
Oh my goodness.
due to the fires and the mudslides.
A cliff that's even better.
And you know that sign?
Yes, the sign.
It started out Hollywood land,
Yes.
now it's Hollywood, and soon it's just gonna be Holly.
Just at that moment, David and his gal pal, who have just discovered a body just above the Hollywood sign, enter.
This is astounding.
The scene that Tom is still in. They just entered it.
It's amazing. This is the mother of the who used to live in the house that the daughter wanted her off so she could get to keep the house.
Wait, say that again.
If you can.
I'm sorry, 228 times. This is the mother of the gal who used to live in the house that the gal wants but not destroyed in the fire.
You mean the one that threw herself off the sign?
I'm sorry, that's not the one.
But listen, this is going to make us famous, David. When we call the police and they find this, and we tell them we're the ones who found it, our picture is going to be in the paper.
Hey, we're right here too.
But we saw it first.
Well, we were here first.
We were standing over it first.
You stood over, but you didn't see it.
Listen, banana, I don't care. We're in on this.
Sorry, 230 times. This is our discovery.
And this is important because once we're famous, we're not going to be poor anymore.
Cut to exterior day, the next day, the press conference where the entire town gathers to hear about the gruesome murder.
And this body was charred to the point that you couldn't recognize her.
I'm sorry, could you just say one more time? You found a what now?
We found a charred body.
It was like a bad meal at Hardee's.
And she was the who now?
She was the mother of the girl who
was
wanted to in the house with the who was
was
not
that?
sorry.
Hey, wait a minute. Aren't you the guy that built that sign?
Oh my God. You caught me. I was such disgrace that I quit being an architect and was a reporter now.
Say, wait a minute. Didn't I see you on top of that sign last night?
Oh my gosh, well, no, it was a figment of your imagination. I would never climb to the top of the sign. I would fall and die. I would never do that.
And certainly no one would do that without stairs.
This appears to be a primate, but not a human primate.
It was a deluxe item on the Hardee's menu.
This is
It was at that moment that they realized the cook had been behind them the whole time. Her hands over her face in horror.
David, don't you know her?
Sorry, I do.
She's the one that's always making chili.
Hold on. This is my chance to get the part.
Sorry, you didn't get the part.
Huh?
We know.
We know everything about it.
We all have a secret.
Cut to 10 years later. The cook is sitting in front of the Hollywood sign. The architect comes along to say hello.
Hello. Admiring my work?
Yeah, sure.
Well, I hope you're not thinking of jumping off there.
No, just remembering.
So you look familiar to me.
No, I don't. I've never been here before.
You're that cook that used to make chili.
Tom reached out and pointed his hand straight at her. No, that's not me, that's not me.
You made it out of people that you found buried up here.
No, you idiot. I just started the fire that killed the other one. Oh, damn.
Wow, you're really a piece of work.
That's really a piece of work. It's really nice.
Yeah, I don't know. Seems to
I
attract
missed the
them.
land part. I really
Missed the land part? Yeah, a lot of people have said that. But you know, cutbacks.
Cut to interior day, a pensioner's home. Dave is sitting there when he receives a visitor. The grounds are beautiful, and it's a lovely LA day.
Can I come in, David?
Yes, lad, you can.
It's been such a wonderful time moving to LA, watching the sign become just Holly.
Thank you for wearing your name on your shirt.
You're welcome. I mean, it was quite a few years ago that we met, so I wasn't sure that you would remember me.
Laugh was her name, and it was more than that.
thought you might recognize my distinguished laugh.
I do. I do.
David turned to her and just began to chuckle hysterically.
Do you remember Amy?
She threw that rock. It went through the house's window.
Killed the old lady.
That looked like a primate.
That was served on the Hardee's menu.
And they thought that she was human, but it was really monkey meat.